Please, chat. Let me know if this is an experience you've had.
Chris is one of the flyest dudes I know.
Okay.
Selenite is the only crystal that does not have to be cleared or cleansed.
Return to Monkey. But I have evolved. I am Professor Monkey.
Week, and I started out doing boot camps.
If you're using AI to create new things that you could never do, like what Jeff said, that you
Yeah, they're like, we don't want to see no man titties. You unsubscribe. They're gonna be like, ah, man.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared.
Meanwhile, you think it smell like straight horse booty. I juggle my chesticles for
It's called Interior Famous. Everyone should go stream it. It's great. It's a collab project.
Right. So imagine you go in the warehouse and you're like,
I crash out.
Pull up blue.
Please, chat. Let me know if this is an experience you've had.
Chris is one of the flyest dudes I know.
Okay.
Selenite is the only crystal that does not have to be cleared or cleansed.
Return to Monkey. But I have evolved. I am Professor Monkey.
Week, and I started out doing boot camps.
Welcome to Tabletop Topics. I'm your host, Jeff.
And of course, Jeff, guys, if you want to watch our ugly mugs on Tuesdays,
Bi-weekly.
if you want to watch our ugly mugs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're on Facebook, Kick, Twitch, and also listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and now YouTube Music. We also have our YouTube channel, one word, Tabletop Topics, our Triple T's Clip channel, and our TikTok. So if you click on the links, it'll take you directly to the episodes, and of course we have timestamps so you can navigate throughout. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and of course, leave us a comment. Again, guys, thank you again for joining us on the bi-weekly Tabletop Topics.
Whenever we feel like it, top topic.
Let's jump right into it.
Start! Break up! Break up!
He said the pod's back. All right.
Yeah, SpongeBob's back. Damn,
Oh, shit.
Scott. Oh, man.
That's crazy work.
We didn't even wait for the show to start. Oh, bitch.
she called us out right away. All right. There's a reason. There's a reason, guys. There's a reason. All right. So we've been going through a transitional period, you know.
Bro, trying to keep it together. I'm trying to stay sane right
Bro.
now, bro.
Yeah,
What
he
the
is.
fuck?
He is. A lot of negativity.
Negative energy. What? The universe is throwing javelins of negativity at me. Breaker! Just in time. I'm doing DoorDash right now. Drive safely, brother.
Yes, sir.
Drive safely, my man.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
But
Because I know you used to do shipped shopping delivery. So I know how spooky and hectic it gets. Goalie man! Welcome. Hello.
probably.
Welcome to the table.
Excuse me.
All of that? Damn. You didn't even eat nothing.
Oh shit! No, I'm drinking a lot of liquid nourishment.
Dang, Snot. It even censored the word transition. That's crazy.
That's crazy work.
Transition period. Congratulations, girls. Love wins.
Yes.
Well, go ahead. Let them know.
No. The transition period is I decided to step down as a manager at my company. I believe it was time. It was great run. You know, met a lot of
the
people.
cuckage ran its course.
Yeah, you know. the what is it? Jester Maxine ran its course.
Jester Maxine.
Jester.
He reached level 1,000, bro.
I reached level 1,000, and I was like, man, I'm outside of this shit. I'm not gonna keep doing this. It's a game at this point. I'm wasting my time. I'm in my mid-30s, and I want to do more. So I will be able to do more with the pod. The transition period is they have to find me a store to put me in, which they have, but I can't say it on here because then I'd be doxing myself. She said, "Word, congratulations."
Bryka, absolutely, Bryka. Real quick, shouts out Bryka, man. He finally turned the key to the ignition and kicked off his voice acting career, man. I love it. I've been seeing the post on Instagram.
Yeah,
absolutely. And he just recently got sponsored. Shouts out Bryka.
Good shit.
That's awesome. We love it, man. We only go up, Bryka.
Yeah,
we only go up.
Irene's going on the rant right now.
Irene! Welcome, whatever, Jeff, whatever.
Because I didn't want to go to her store, so she's upset.
Spooky ass.
I said, I'm trying to drive less, not more.
Guys, that's what I'm saying. The closer you are to home,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's like, whatever, Jeff.
The more shenanigans we can
shenanigans.
We can partake in.
Hell yeah.
What? We can engage in.
Yeah. So no more managerial responsibilities. But like I said, it was that was a transitional period, so I'll be able to do more with the pod and other things that we do outside of work where I'm not confined to or limited to what I can and can't do.
For real.
But after the conversation with the DM, it was I walked out of the office smiling. I can say that.
Weight off your shoulders.
It was a weight off my shoulders because even my brother.
The bird is free.
So my brother and I have been having this conversation for years, where he's like, I mean, you're bird stuck in a cage.
Tight.
It's like to move forward.
We can only go as far as, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. To move forward with this that we've put so much energy into, like this year is going to be year 5 for us. As he puts a mint in his mouth. But no, this year's going to be year 5 with us, and we're hoping to do a lot more now that I am unshackled, Massa let me go free. But no, there's going to be consistent episodes every week. It's not going to be a I'm late because I'm stuck at work or some type of situation.
No gameplay. When's the last time you did a gameplay?
It was November, and I still haven't finished. Bro, I'll tell you this. If I jump into Spider-Man, I'm going to die. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to die.
Man, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to die because that's the last game that I was playing on there.
It's not. Oh, Bryka, yes. Guys.
What's up?
After midnight tonight, the Triple T Discord will officially go live. Don't worry. We got you, Bryka. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got you, bro.
Snot says, I know Megamind was pissed from that convo, but you're happy. What? Megamind? Is he really built like that?
I call him Smiley, but everyone calls him
Megamind.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy word.
Hey, from a low.
He wasn't pissed. He was just how can we say this? He wasn't upset. I mean, he was. You can tell he wanted me to leave, but at the same time, he couldn't say anything because I was like, no ego to myself, but intellectually schooling him and everything that I was talking to him about, to the point where I kept getting I kept seeing wide eyed because of the responses he was getting, because it's like, why is he talking to me like that? Because you're another person, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm just telling you the truth. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all that came out my mouth.
That's it.
And
when you live in a system that just cultivates lying, the truth is very shocking.
And it was great because it was like when I remember he specifically said, "I'm sorry you feel that way," and I said, "It's not how I feel. The perception is that's what it is.
That's my lived experience."
Yes, I said that's what it is. Right. That's not how I feel. That's what I'm seeing. That's what you guys are doing. Right. So don't try to make it about
my feeling.
My feeling.
But
there go Larry. What up, Larry?
Irene says, "Master." Larry, welcome, brother.
Yeah, we got to interview Larry, man, because he's going through wrestling school. So to become a professional wrestler. So I definitely want to get him on the pod.
Snot says, I showed you a pic of that cranium before, Lil Jeff. Really?
He did. Yeah. She sent a picture on our private message.
Really? I thought you just sent me like a blank canvas. Was there a forehead behind that? That's crazy. Crazy work. Where did the hairline start?
Oh my God, that's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Oh man.
But yeah. So that's kind of what's been going on, guys. It's not that we're not trying to pump out episodes for you. It's just that's what's been going on. But we should be good moving forward. I should have more freedom to have conversations and, of course, interviews. But that's just the first step to getting us to where we need to be. But what did he say? Oh, she just sent something. She about to show you the cranium again. She just sent you something. Hairline behind what? Hold on. What did she say? Don't know, but instantly followed. Wait on Black History Month. Oh no, that's it. Hairline behind the ear for sure.
Oh, it be like that. Dog. Oh, that's...
How did she have that picture on command, bro?
Oh,
that's crazy work.
Crazy.
But yeah, man, that's kind of what's been going on. He can put a white boy. What?
He can put a white boy kid's ass in jail. Hey, bro, Neapolitan.
That's what we said. We said the companies like Neapolitan ice cream. You 70, 20, 10. You can only have so much chocolate, right?
Right.
That's all I'll say. But it's back to its original scheduled program. So there's only one in each position now.
We love it.
We're good. But guys,
welcome
back. Thank you for joining us. It's been a minute.
It has.
A lot has happened. More negativity in the world, you know.
Bro, I went to the chiropractor today.
Hey, let us know what happened.
Yeah, that was super freaking awesome.
Was it like those TikTok memes where they break the bones? Let me
They would do some crazy shit.
Let me realign your spine.
Granted, I already do yoga. You know,
not yoga,
but like there was some things I was learning about my flexibility that I didn't know was possible.
Yeah,
like, I didn't even know my neck could do shit like that, bro. Like, so I found out that. Normally your neck is.
Hey Jeff, what that neck do?
And that's the last we're talking about that. And so I went to the chiropractor today, and that's it. Moving on. Yep, that was a good experience.
Oh man, go ahead. Go.
Yep, everyone should go to the
talk about
chiropractor.
the alignment of the neck.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir. I'm listening.
Well, they did X-rays on my knees.
Really?
And then I did electrostatic therapy.
They did all that?
Yeah. For a grand total of $145. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
$145.
Because once they to sign on as a patient, it's like $95.
Okay,
you know,
so you're including that into it,
right? But after that, once you're onboarded as a patient, you can just go in and get your spine. Crazy work. Dang, craziest topic to touch. Crazy work, the chiropractor. Huh? Damn.
You can't say nothing.
I can't say nothing.
Damn. You just got to use words.
Drama! Yes, sir. My dogs. Welcome. Glad to have you in here, my man. No, it's been a minute. But yeah, I went to the chiropractor today. They did an X-ray of my entire spine. Found out like my hip is like displaced slightly, tilted. And then
can they realign it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All that can be.
They have a machine thing too.
Everything.
Right? Okay.
It's like the state of the art. Everything, bro. It's like it just opened up. It's new. It's one of those newer places.
So is it like the first 100 patients gets a discount?
Probably. I don't know, but their prices are amazing. Like if you have insurance, you can use insurance, but you'll probably need like a doctor's recommendation.
I got you.
But if not, you can just go in. It's like $10, full body massage, heated chair, shit, origami or shit. Whatchamacallit. electrostatic therapy.
Actually, like
Yeah, like they put them little sticky pads on me, and then I was literally watching my quads.
like
flex. Yeah,
your muscles.
watching my calves flex. And they're like, yeah, do this thing. I was like, wow, I really felt like I was in a fucking human laboratory or some shit like that, bro.
Good stuff.
It was
good
awesome.
stuff.
It was amazing. But yeah, so like everyone's neck spine, I guess, what do you call it? Thoracic, whatever, your thoracic vertebrae right there.
Jurassic part. Elvira!
Supposed to look, damn, bot, that's a crazy freaking comment, bro. You just knocked everyone out.
You gotta say Elvira.
All right. Elvira! God dang, all that for $10. What? Yeah, I'm gonna wake up a quadriplegic tomorrow, y'all. That's what that $10 is. Oh God, God damn it!
You see, this is what happens when they
They're
realize
like,
your
we'll fix you for another 10 grand. What? We'll straighten you out. What?
Oh man, amazing.
Elvira, sorry, just tuning in. Hey guys, welcome. Glad to have you here.
Welcome.
Never.
Never apologize, Elvira. You're always here.
You're always welcome.
Yeah, you're always welcome.
It's okay.
Yep.
But yeah, so what was I saying?
You were talking about
Yeah. So your thoracic vertebrae.
I heard Jurassic Park.
Supposed to look like this, right?
Uh huh.
Well, my shit look like that.
Oh, so they had to put it back
So
to its natural curve.
Yeah, so the guy like took my head, like lifted it out of my freaking shoulders, and then and then he did it, and then spun my head around, and then I was like, what the fuck?
See, I wanted to ask you about that because I see, like, when you see videos on that, whether it be through Reels or anything like that, how do you resist the urge to tighten your neck because you think he's gonna break it? Or that doesn't go through your mind?
I think it releases the tension.
Gotcha, because it's not you doing it.
It's not you doing
it. Okay, so
right.
if it's somebody else, you're fine.
Right.
But if it's like you, you're
because
like...
when they say relax, like once they start kind of, I was gonna say digging in you, but nah. Once they start, once they start really pushing into the back,
hey yo,
and then they put you on the side, and then there's like a drop table that they pump up, and then crazy word. It's called a drop table because you pump the table up and it just drops your waist down so it can realign your hips and your lower back. That's crazy. There's nothing I can say.
This is a sick Negro.
There's nothing I can say. There's nowhere I can go.
See, this is why you can't talk about chiropractic on a
podcast.
Chiropractic
is straight goony as hell.
It
bro.
is.
It's crazy work.
It's like if we were talking about this in like the early 2000s, we would have been fine.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
work.
because everybody's goon brain,
yeah, that's tough.
It's like everything you say it sounds.
That's tough.
Yeah, it is tough. It is tough.
Love wins.
What did whenever I get
Snot says whenever I get new pants, one leg always drags on the floor, so either the sweatshop mess up every pant leg on one side, or one of my shits is shorter than the other. No, real shit. I think I have like one side, like my left leg might be a little bit lazy.
Gotcha.
Because while they were doing the
readjusting,
right? I guess just kind of looking at my muscles and feeling on the leg and all that. They're like, yeah, it looks like your quad or your hammy here is weak. So I think that's why this leg always gets injured so much.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
So if they can like realign
or re-coordinate the nerves, I think the nerves,
which was stimulating the muscles,
the muscles, because that's what's happening. So I decided, all right, that's going to be incorporated in my final form regimen. So once a week, every Wednesday, I'm gonna go to the chiropractor and get my therapies. Snot said, "Nah, my left leg lazy too. So is the right."
You what?
What's his name? The motherfucker that from Family Guy. The one that likes Chris.
Oh, what's going on?
Yeah, his dog.
Oh my God, the dog with no legs.
That's how you be moving, Snot.
That's crazy word.
What the hell, Snot? You boneless, bro? You half boneless. Oh, the boneless cats. Oh, let me see if I can look that up. Oh my God. Let me see boneless cats.
That's
You ever
crazy
seen
word.
that? Boneless cat. Yeah, I never seen a boneless cat. I love boneless cats. Hold on. Let me see if we could
Switch it up.
show these guys a boneless cat.
Sorry if you're listening to audio, you cannot see the boneless cat.
I love boneless cats.
The music's not copyright?
I don't fucking know. It's probably, what was it? YMCA or something.
No,
like that. Are there any more boneless cats?
She said boneless for sure.
Is that a boneless cat? No, that's not. Oh, no. No, I really want to see cats that have, like, no bones. Boneless. You know, it's not. Why do I feel like you know about the boneless meme?
She probably does.
Boneless. That was like one of the deep fried memes. Hold on. Let me see if I can show these guys. The boneless cat. I don't think they saw the boneless cat.
Oh, you didn't change it?
Nope. Oop. Could you imagine seeing this thing run across your house at like midnight?
Did you sure exist? Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, Jeff. I'm still a man.
I got you. Did not hear that. We can't find the bones again. So Jeff,
Yes, sir.
I'm watching the playback of the boneless cat. That's crazy word, guys. If you
Y'all never heard of boneless cats, bro?
If you're listening to this on audio, just click on our link and go on and then watch the video version of it. This is crazy. We're gonna timestamp this so you guys can find it.
Boneless cats,
But
bro.
yeah. Oh man.
Nah, boneless cats. They're better on TikTok. I think TikTok has way better boneless cats, bro.
No. But Jeff, what did we indulge ourselves in this week?
Oh, freaking you know, was crazy actually. Okay, so we watched Wonder Man.
Yes, we didn't. We're not done.
Wonder Man. Well, we kind of spoiled it, sort of, kind of, because we know it's a villain origin story. But that's the reason why I wanted to watch it.
Yeah, but we're
'Cause
nerds.
If you didn't tell me that, I wouldn't have watched it. I'd be like, it's just some throwaway Disney garbage.
So in the comic books, Wonder Man was not only what?
Gooey Man said that shit said, "Meow."
Yeah, man.
Oh, no,
Too funny,
boy.
but I'm just all right. So you know how Bruce got chicken cutlet legs? I'm just imagining him running across the floor.
Oh no, that's actually crazy.
Yeah, because he got lily lolly little legs.
Little chicken cutlets.
Yeah, but Wonder Man's origin in the comic books, he was always a rival of Tony Stark. But
I didn't even know Wonder Man was a person.
He's a person.
Like, did you know this?
Wonder Man?
Yeah, you knew about Wonder Man?
No. When I find out about a caricature, then I do my research on it. But you want to read his origins?
Oranges.
You want to read his origins?
Read his oranges. Read his tangerines.
What's his oranges?
All right.
He might be the greatest villain ever.
Ah, so they did the thing.
What thing?
The race swap.
Yeah.
Ah.
Wonder Man was always white.
Okay.
Yeah. Every universe.
Right.
Yeah.
So what makes this one different?
That's what he's black.
No, they took it a step further. He's Haitian.
Haitian, not American.
He's Haitian. What? All right. So okay. Wonder Man.
You reading the comic book, or you reading the TV show?
Right. Now, is it faithful to the comic book though?
That's it's completely different because the Comic book, he was
Why is Google ass now, bro?
because they want you to use their AI system.
Like, this is crazy. Normally, it'd just be like, here's Wikipedia. You know? No, now it's giving me all this crap. I gotta look, scroll.
Type in Wonder Man, because the show's new, so it's on. Say, put comic.
That's stupid. Thank you.
There you go.
I actually have to search.
Yeah.
It's like old
His
Google.
name is Simon Williams.
Is that what it is now?
Not Jean-Jacques Pierre.
Nah, that's crazy work, bro. Nah, that's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Jean-Jacques Pierre.
Snot says, Jeff, do you remember at work someone told me that my thumb attaches to my hand look like raw chicken crumbs?
Yes.
Yo, y'all really getting bodied at work like that?
Like
That's
that.
crazy.
Hell yeah.
Fight back, please.
2-piece combo.
Say something. What? You let a motherfucker say your shit look like leg quarters, bro? Fucking raw deli meat, man. That's crazy. Unseasoned fucking poultry. That's crazy.
That's very detailed.
You say your shit unplucked, bro. That's crazy, bro. Wash your chickens. That's what they say. Say don't go wash your hands. Go wash your chicken.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Read the origin, sir.
All right, let's read the origin story. Wonder Man Simon Williams is a character, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's his deal? What's his deal?
What's his deal?
Yeah.
He's a
Founding member. Okay, whatever. Okay, well, he's not rich. So then we can't really go off of this.
Stanford. No, not. But it's just to signify the difference.
The difference?
Yes.
Hey, okay. All right, so Simon Williams is the son of a rich industrialist, Sanford Williams, owner of Williams Innovation.
Yep.
Simon inherits the munitions factory after his father's death, but the company profit fall due to its biggest competitor, Tony Stark.
So he's gonna become a villain.
Wow, because Tony sold more guns than my dad.
Hell yeah.
All right, on the advice that his brother Eric Simon tries to embezzle funds from his company, but is caught and incarcerated. Simon, desperate and blaming Stark for his predicament, accepts an offer from Heinrich Zemo. Enchantress pays his bail, and Simon agrees to become a pawn in Zemo's plan to infiltrate the
So Zemo turns him into an Ionic Man.
Who's Zemo? Have we already been introduced
Yep,
to
Zemo has been in Zemo, purple hair, purple mask. He's been in Winter Soldier.
Okay.
That's when they introduced Black Panther. And remember, he tried to unalive himself, but then Black Panther stopped him. He's like, no, you're not going to die.
You're not going to jail.
Yeah, you going to jail.
Going to jail, boy.
So Zemo experiments on him, turning him into she took a picture of her actual thumb. Snot, why would you do that? You're revealing your race. You can't do that. You're supposed to be a mystery. That's her actual thumb. Oh, man. Don't worry. We won't say nothing, Snot. It's a secret. Yeah. That's all Jeff gets. Yeah, it's an upside down cutlet. Quartered, like quartered.
Oh, man.
She's like, what do I even say, bro? All right, back to it.
All right, back to
it. Just like I got a quarter, got a thumb reveal.
Oh man.
But yeah. So he tests he experiments on him, and of course he gains the abilities, if you want to read them off, of like Ionic.
Oh yeah, his powers.
Yes.
Oh wait, I'm on Zemo.
You're on Zemo. Yeah, you got to go back to
his powers.
Oh my god. Yep, there you go. Powers. In the middle.
All right, so what does he do? Ionic energy, giving him superior strength, speed, stamina, durability, agility, and reflexes.
Chemical and radiation.
I don't know, sounds pretty normal to me.
Ionic?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. The process unexpectedly enlace PEM particles.
Mm-hmm.
So
he can go
Ant-Man.
between realities.
Yeah, so Ant-Man. So he's Ant-Man without the suit.
Yeah, but Ant-Man's not strong or anything like that. He has to turn tiny in order.
I know, right. Ant-Man's tapping into the Ionic powers.
He is Ionic.
He is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah.
His treatments surpassed his expectations. And now Wonder Man compared to Thor.
Yep.
Wait.
Greatest villain ever created.
Century level strength.
When the Scarlet Witch resurrected him during, what was it, Kurtz?
Okay, so my question is, this is what's bugging me.
Go ahead.
Right?
Let's flip it back. Talk to me. Let's get nerdy.
He's naked Ant-Man. Nah, that's real shit. That's real shit. Okay, so my question here is, if everyone has reality bending powers, what would?
That's why this is the multiverse saga. They're focused on it so much. He could be the greatest villain. He might be able to take out Doom in this year's movie.
But you know who's in the center of all this, right?
Yeah, Loki.
Right.
But Loki's not.
What is Loki's importance to all this?
That's what we have to find out, because remember when they started filming?
Because remember, the TVA was multiple timelines, right?
Yes.
And then he forced it into one.
Well, the TVA was, let me destroy these branches of time, because there's the main timeline, and then these anomalies create branches, and we have to delete the branches. So it's like, why were we doing this? And we found out that it was a bigger plot the entire time, where these timelines, these branches could exist within the main timeline, but they just felt like they were anomalies. So Kane, at the time before the whole shebang happened.
Right, so if it's not Kane, then who is it then?
That's what I'm
saying. Don't say Doom, because that'll make
No. Doom is just accessing each time. That's why they needed the Fantastic Four's son,
right?
Ben, because Ben can access all the timelines because
you feel
of his.
Me? Right.
Yeah.
So what is this, like Battle of Gods or something?
Probably.
Are we going back to the Celestials or the Eternals?
No, the Eternals are trash.
No, but that's what I'm saying, right?
So, I don't know what the multiverse saga is. All I know is they're just accessing timelines. Even Tobey Maguire himself is coming back as Spider-Man in the film. You get what I'm saying?
He's getting his own standalone film, right?
I hope he gets his own standalone. They need to finish
that'd be
film.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like OG, like old Spider. There's a bunch of older Spider-Man.
For sure.
Storylines.
For sure. Well, it's just like Into the Spider-Verse, the 30-year-old Spider-Man that was teaching Miles Morales.
Well, he's not 30 no more.
Well, in the he was like 38, overweight. I'm tired. Blah blah. But
Wait. Speaking of the Spider, this tripped me the fuck out.
What?
On a random, what was it, Sunday?
Yeah.
Literally just scrolling through YouTube, and then, bam, Spider-Man Noir.
And guess who's playing?
My favorite actor of all time!
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage!
And Nicolas Cage.
Hey, wait, and he's actually the voice actor for Noir.
Yes, he is.
That's amazing! Oh, man, Nicolas Cage!
But they couldn't... but there's like a loophole, because Sony's like, you can't call it Spider-Man Noir because it's going to interfere with the third film.
Wait, what is it called?
It's called Spider Noir. They just can't call it Spider.
Wait, what? Seriously?
It's a lot
There's
of
a
loopholes.
difference?
Yes.
Really?
It's called Spider Noir. They cannot call it Spider-Man Noir. So it's connected to the Spider-Verse, but it's not it's a variant of the Spider-Man Noir. It's called Spider.
Oh, right, because you have Spider-Man Noir.
Yep. But it still is
and
it.
then you have Spider.
Hold on. It still is it. They just cannot call it Spider-Man Noir because it's coming out the same year as Brand New Day, and they don't want it to interfere with that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's still Spider-Man Noir, but he just cannot say Spider-Man Noir, if you get what I'm saying. So they call it Spider Noir. But you get the reference if you're
with no power
comes no responsibility.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Perfect. Actually, perfect person to play that. Perfect person to play that. I don't know if we could watch the trailer. But
No, they're gonna copyright the shit out of it.
Right?
Yeah,
copyright.
They're gonna copyright the shit out of it. But go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Copyright the shit out of it.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, I'm super excited. For Spider Noir, I really don't care about the multiverse saga because if it's if everyone's super right,
well,
if everyone's a multiverse dimensional being, right?
the question because remember when at the end of Endgame, was it Endgame? No, not Endgame. Yeah, Endgame.
What are the stakes? That's my question.
Reality. reality, because you gotta look at it this way. There was stakes in the Infinity Saga, but it was just mainly for the World 616. It had nothing to do with the multiverse reality. Doomsday's trying to shape reality to bend to his will, so he doesn't just want Latveria to be.
He wants it to be the
everything.
Empire. The Empire.
He wants
the Empire. The fucking Empire.
He wants to be the god of the multiverse.
The Empire.
So essentially that's what it is. Doom is literally going to every reality. That's why they showed you Cyclops in one reality. That's why they showed you Wolverine in one reality.
But this just makes everything
the
canon.
Stakes are
No, it makes anything and everything Marvel
everything canon. So you have to force yourself to watch
to just consume Marvel.
Every single film.
Everything. No, everything.
Every single film.
Everything is canon.
Everything, including the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, everything's canon.
Hopefully they make him
everything's
non-bitch made anymore.
Oh, the Ang Lee Hulk?
Yes. I want to. They might be
I think that was the most, featurist Hulk we've ever seen.
Yes.
Like, he did most of the feats we wanted him to
do. Because this is what happened. So, Secret Wars was supposed to come out next year, 2027. Mm-hmm. But then Feige's like, we fucked up. We now need to make Avengers Doomsday to connect to Secret Wars. Because Secret Wars won't make sense if we don't come out with Doomsday. So Doomsday is setting up.
Why does it matter? Nothing makes sense.
I know.
Every timeline doesn't fucking matter. I don't know. Don't buy into
At the center is Loki.
What the hell?
We'll see
exactly. If at the center is Loki, there is no timeline.
It's not says hope
he steals the Declaration of Independence in that one too. No, he actually does.
What?
But that's what I'm saying. And then if he steals the Declaration of Independence, he can just rewrite it to whatever he wants. But essentially, Doom wants to be the main. But a lot of people's theory is, what if Stark didn't die? He just became Doom.
He's just a variant.
A variant.
Right? It would just make sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Suit of armor.
Yep.
Yep. Vibranium.
Yep. He's gonna steal. He's gonna steal the vibranium, the Infinity Gauntlet, and something else.
He's the one who snapped. He's the one who wore the glove.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he can do whatever he wants.
Yep.
He's reality.
Yep.
Tony Stark is embedded in the reality because he wore the gauntlet.
But that's why I'm curious to finish watching Wonder Man to see if he does continue to become the villain or he goes a different direction. But I was told he becomes the villain. So the question is, because we already know he's an actor, you get what I'm saying? So he creates these stories in his head. Can he create a reality based off of his powers because of how?
That's what I'm saying, because you got like Scarlet Witch, you have.
Nah, she out.
But what are the stakes, though?
That's what we're trying to find out.
Like, is it just reality? Okay, reality what? Whose reality?
Everyone's.
Just infinite realities?
All of them.
Intersecting realities?
Intersecting.
What kind of reality is that?
No.
An omniverse?
Could be. Unless, like you said, Loki combined all the timelines and put
Can't call it a multiverse. It's probably an omniverse because at the center of that is one thing, right?
And what's that? And who's that? Who is that one?
So my
thing?
question is that spanning from Loki's?
And that's where you have to go watch Loki and Loki season 2.
I don't know.
He becomes the timeline himself. The question is Doom going to try to attack Loki to make the timeline his? Because remember, Loki can jump in and out in any reality now because he is the.
It's kind of like the Watcher.
Yes, he is the timeline, but he's beyond the Watcher. You get what I'm saying?
Including the Living Tribunal?
Yeah. Well, the Living Tribunal was a robot in this version.
In that version?
Yes, it wasn't real. He is.
No, you can't do that.
No, they threw that out because remember the Living Tribunal was a robot. They just did that.
Yeah, I hate that. They be turning these freaking like
powerful beings.
Yeah, these godlike beings into it's just a robot.
Yeah, it's just a robot. Yeah, because the Living Tribunal.
Yeah, it's just a super advanced alien guy.
Yeah, because the Living Tribunal essentially. Because remember when there was a comic book where Marvel and DC collabed, where the Living Tribunal was literally the split reality,
the Watcher of reality,
the Watcher of DC and Marvel. Yeah. So if you jumped over the wall, then you'll be in the DC universe. I know it's crazy word.
I remember that. That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
So it's amazing. But yeah, Wonder Man. Back to Wonder Man.
Back to Wonder Man.
Amazing. Break it down. Oh yeah, Spider-Man.
No, I'll go back to Wonder Man. Break it down. I don't know. In the beginning, I thought he was kind of annoying. Because, like, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
He's an overthinker, you know.
Like, he would read one line and create an entire story.
He's an aspiring actor.
Mm-hmm.
His thing is, like, he always does well in the, what was it, the typecasting or the scouting or whatever.
Yeah.
But when it comes to actually, you know, playing the role, he tries to insert his
idea of what that
character is.
Yeah.
Like, the guy could be a waiter, you know, at a restaurant. He plays like background waiter A, and he only has one line to deliver, like, would that be all for today, or can I get you guys some drinks?
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll overthink that, maybe he has a relationship with the person sitting at the table before he asks, you know, can I have the drinks? And they were childhood friends, and then, you know, there was secret tension there, and blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, bro, you're a fucking waiter.
Yeah,
you know, say your line.
What's the same thing with American when he was trying to do the American Horror Story line where he just kept changing the character.
Right, the origin of the character. Like, bro, dude, you're just supposed to die. Just die.
Like, are we like best friends? Like, how long have we known each other? And he just starts changing. And she's like,
nah, that's crazy.
Nah, bro, we're good. We'll find
like,
somebody
nah,
else.
he wouldn't read this book. This book wouldn't be on his desk because he studies in entomology and all this. I'm like, bro, shut up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody's breaking that down when they're watching American Horror Story. They're just, but yeah. So they decided to go a different route with it. What's the name of the actor?
Yahya Abdul Mateen II.
Yep, he Haitian as hell.
Crazy word.
That is crazy word. But yeah, essentially that's what it is. So they decided to swap races with the character, make him a struggling actor instead of being born from a billionaire father that does weapons manufacturing. Of course, Ben Kingsley is part of the film too, so very good actor.
No, that's awesome. I like the continuity with.
There's layers.
He was a whole terrorist and all that.
He's like, weren't you that terrorist?
I love how it's like they don't play into the whole trope of, oh, you look familiar. No, you're the guy that was a terrorist.
Welcome
back. This is
because my brother and I were watching episode 3, and what I love is in their world, every film that's ever been created in our world exists in theirs, except for the superhero ones. So let's give you an example. Like Christopher Nolan's The Batman exists in their world. But the Spider-Man films, even
the actors that exist in our world exist in their world.
Yeah, like the Baby's Day Out.
All
that stuff like that. Like it exists in their world. Like, but there's no. It's so amazing. I love the world within.
It doesn't self-reference.
Exactly. But it just shows the pictures and the images of all that stuff.
Which is
like
cool.
That. Yes, it's cool. So
it's actually kind of cool.
I love the layers behind that because it's amazing. Because
it's like we don't need a Spider-Man movie in this world because Spider-Man is real.
Yeah.
But we still have Baby's Day Out or a Jumanji or something.
Yeah. So it's just amazing to see the layers that they put behind the film. And then the writing is actually good. It doesn't feel woke.
Are you just saying that because he's black, Jeff?
No.
He's also Haitian. No. Huh? Do you feel represented? Huh? Do you feel DEI'd?
Oh, son of a...
Huh?
I think they know we exist now, Jeff. we gotta go into hiding. What's a Haitian? They don't exist. What?
Oh man, do you feel represented?
What are you talking about? No, the story and the writing is genuinely good.
What the hell?
It genuinely is good.
No, it's good. It's good.
I really like it because and Jeff, you're like,
and they made an attempt to actually translate the Haitian Creole. It didn't just say speaking Haitian. They actually translated. I was like, let's see if they really speak in Creole.
And the mom is actually Haitian.
And they actually speak in Creole.
Yep,
then the captions weren't just speaking Haitian. What the fuck? You know how annoying that is?
You what?
Yeah, just speaking
Haitian.
What?
But For me, there. Again, I didn't even know he was Haitian until they started.
I didn't even know
speaking the language. So for me, it was never about the representation. For me, it was, is it a good story?
Yeah, it's a good fucking story.
Is it a good story? Because if it's not a good story, I don't give a shit what race you are. If it fucking sucks, it sucks.
If it fucking sucks, it
sucks. Yeah.
What was
that's
that?
just what it is.
What was it? 2016 Olympics? The fucking hurdles. Haiti. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can pull that up, boy.
Well, you kept falling over.
Nah, that blew my fucking mind. That blew my mind. I had to turn the TV off. What was it?
Just like you ain't a robot, but go to the garage.
No, that shit was crazy.
No, that's amazing.
Hurdles.
No.
Oh yeah, see, look at that.
Good. On command.
Already knows. No, that shit was spooky.
On command.
Nah, that shit was spooky.
On command.
Boy ate every damn bar.
How did he even make it? Mute it.
Oh, we got muted.
Yep.
Got muted. And wait, did I already switch the screen? No, you guys can't see it. Wait, hold on.
It's crazy work.
Right? I hate it. You will own nothing and you will get sued.
You what?
You'll get sued. What the hell? You'll get demonetized. You don't own shit. So be happy. All right.
That was the Chicago crowd.
Oh, bam. All right. Okay, I got y'all, bro.
You just going
back to the regularly scheduled program. Yeah. They gotta see this.
All right.
Y'all gotta see this.
They don't need to hear it, so they should be good.
Yeah, that blew my mind, bro. What was this, 2016?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be hilarious.
Spooky action. He ate all of them. No. He said no.
Jeff, he didn't even.
We made it. No. Yeah.
That was it.
Like that.
Out of the race.
Now keep it going, bro.
Out of the race.
No, you gotta keep going. Yes, sir. Yeah. Crazy work. Spooky action.
That's sad.
Spooky action.
Yeah, we should probably mute that as they're playing music in the background. But yeah, no, that's insane, bro.
Copywritten for ambient noise. Spooky action.
You own nothing and you'll be happy.
Action.
Oh,
that's crazy.
No, yeah, but
that's not speaking
English. Yep,
speaking English.
But again, I didn't have an issue with the show. I think we have 5 more episodes left because we're only episode 3 and there's 8. 30 minutes, but it's good. It's good because it's like the guy that Ben Kingsley's character is literally like has genuine respect for this guy, not just because he knows film.
Oh, the way they wrote the
okay.
I got
so
you.
it's like he's like, I don't want to go to jail, but
there's a lot of
it's layers
outside questions I have because it's like outside of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? Now that S.H.I.E.L.D. has been disbanded, you know, the Skrulls were exposed, reality's fucked. Like, under what jurisdiction do these organizations recruiting these people work?
Zero. That's why they're trying to get...
That's what's weird. Because it's like, what leverage do you have over me? Are you the government? You know what I'm saying? Because
even after the blip, they were like, oh, I don't care if you...
yeah, the blip was crazy.
He's like, I don't care after the blip if you weren't in jail, you still didn't finish your sentence. I'm like, what does that matter? Everybody that it's like a world event happened and you're just trying to still follow the rules.
Yeah,
that hasn't existed for 5 years. So I've been free for 5 years.
Ain't that weird? Say what you said again. The world's ending and you're still trying to follow the rules.
The rules, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. It's just weird.
It's literally real life today.
Well, because and the perfect example too is I was having a conversation with Mike at work today. He was talking about how The Walking Dead. You know how Michonne was looking for him the whole time because she's like, Rick's not dead. 2 reasons: no body, and then there's no zombie. So,
right, you ain't seen a zombie Rick yet.
No zombie Rick, and then no body. Even if he did die at the explosion. Sorry, guys, spoiler. This happened like
you should have watched
9 years. Sorry, 9 years. What was it? What season was it? Season 7. This was like 9 years ago, guys. So if you didn't watch it, I'm sorry.
You probably don't even remember.
Yeah, Rick died in the explosion, blah, blah, blah. You know the rest.
Yeah.
So she didn't see no body, and then she didn't see no zombie. So she's like, Rick's alive. That's when she went on a journey to look for him, and then they called it Rick and Michonne. So finally found him, and then they had to escape this society that was trying to rebuild back humanity.
Mm-hmm.
And by doing that, they made most of their most of the people that they captured alive slave workers. Like, oh, we're gonna force you to build and work and all that stuff like that. So even escaping
In the apocalypse, there's slavery?
Yes.
You what?
Yes. The Call Cassidy. So Rick tried to escape, and of course they captured him. So when they captured him, he chopped off his hand to escape.
Wait. And people agree?
Yes. Listen.
You what?
Listen, we're trying to bring back society, all right? Society requires sacrifice. And they figured out how to control the zombie.
No, wait.
We gotta finish watching it. It's on Netflix.
Somebody agreed to be like, yeah, hey, I'm gonna let you beat me to work during the zombie apocalypse. Oh yeah.
And they figured out how to control
Wow.
They figured out how to control the zombies with technology. So they were literally trying to bring back society, and by doing that, they forced people to do labor in order to bring it back.
How? Work or I shoot?
It was behind the wall.
Work or I shoot?
Of
you?
course, because they just keep going around. The helicopters work. They're going around the world finding people, but they bring them back, and then they keep them working. That's just what it is.
So they just kidnapping niggas to work?
That's what it is. That's what. But essentially,
You know, it blows my mind. Why do people cling to life that fucking hard?
yeah. Essentially, that's what it is.
Why?
So
why?
I don't know.
What the fuck? The world is ending. Why are you? What?
Because
That's crazy.
Because as humans, we are used to what we already know. So when we separate and do our own thing, what do we become? Animals, monkeys. We revert back to nature. We do whatever we want. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what the weirdest thing was during the entire Walking Dead series? They never ran out of bullets.
You what?
yeah, it's like an infinite, bro.
Infinite amount of
First of
bullets.
all, you're in America, nigga. What?
Yeah, sure.
What are you talking
That's
about?
true.
Bro? You're literally in America.
There's bullets everywhere.
There's bullets everywhere.
There's bullets
What?
everywhere.
What?
You never run out of bullets.
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 We born knowing the recipe.
Recipe
for bullet.
Bullet.
What?
Yeah. But yeah, so that was kind of the thing. So I think that's why we should.
No, for real, Snot. That's low key worse than a 9 to 5.
What did you say?
Apocalypse happens,
Uh-huh.
and you got a 9 to 5. No, apocalypse happens, and niggas agreed to slavery. You're not even getting paid. At least a 9 to 5, you get paid.
No.
They said yes
No,
to slavery.
You're getting paid to bring back humanity.
No, that's crazy. That's actually crazy.
You're getting paid.
There was a group of people that said, yeah, we're just good. What?
Well, it's the same thing. Well, hold on. It's the same thing when there's a group of people that agree we're going to eat people. Cannibals. There's a group of people that agree we're going to create a system to take out people.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's spooky.
Negan, the mayor, the zombie walkers, the one that pretend to be zombies and walk with the army. I mean,
I don't believe in, like, I don't know. I feel like I can't see myself as a victim. I'm just checking out, bro. And I'm checking out crazy, bro. What?
I feel it.
I'm checking out crazy. You're going to have to control me as a zombie, dog.
Yeah.
What? Against my entire God-given free will. What? That's crazy to me.
That left when America died.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. What? You just said, yeah, I want to live so bad. Enslave me. That's crazy.
To build back humanity.
Spooky.
Your payment is bringing back humanity
Spooky. You scum.
for the future.
You scum. What? That's how bad you want to live. You just accept slavery. Crazy.
No, well, remember, they're writing the new Declaration of Independence in the year 2022.
Crazy. That's how bad you want to live. It's zombies everywhere, and you said, "Yeah."
Well, remember, they control the zombies now.
I don't give a fuck what they control.
with
You ain't
technology.
controlling me. You gonna have to control my corpse. What?
They'll have
What? That's crazy. You know what? I'll make it even harder for them. I'll literally just like Like I'll jump into a fucking wood chipper or some shit.
That's crazy word. And then he survives.
Watch him reconstruct my
Yup.
shit. What the fuck?
Pull a RoboCop.
What the hell?
Pull a RoboCop. But no, man. Yeah. That's so. When he was telling me about that, I'm like, man, that is curious. I think I should continue watching it. But I said you gotta keep telling me about it because I'm gonna forget.
No, it's not a triple T if I don't spaz the fuck out.
No, you're good. You're good. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
Hey, buddy, yaddy,
But yeah, man. That's kind of what he was just telling me about with the whole thing. But like I said, we throw our humanity out the window as soon as the world ends. So it's just kind of weird that people try to hold on to a remnants of something that they can never essentially get back, or it'll never be the same if they even try to rebuild it. Because people were so free for so long, it's like, why would I want to go back to a system that they think worked? You get what I'm saying? Pay bills, taxes, get an education, get a job.
But slavery?
Classism. Yeah. Basic, because it's literally like starting all over. The world blew up. The dead started walking.
I don't think slavery was the basic.
That's the
crazy.
Caucasity.
Slavery.
I mean, to be fair, Rick it was white too, and they were still they made everybody slaves. It wasn't limited to color. They just wanted society.
We're gonna be slaves to freedom.
Well, they just wanted society to come back, so they didn't care.
Why do you want to? Why?
We gotta watch the show. I don't know, but the
Why
goal.
do you want to pay bitch ass bills? Who wants to rebuild that shit? Why do you want to go into debt? Who wants that?
Credit cards.
That's crazy to me.
Yep.
That's crazy to me, bro.
I feel it, bro.
You can shit in the lake, piss in the ocean, wipe your ass with palm trees, eat some fucking berries, grow a farm.
Yep.
I'm saying ride wild horses.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
And here come a motherfucker, this my land tax. What the fuck? Nah, man.
But that's
Crazy
what I'm
word.
saying. Once the system is gone, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah,
especially when you already know what it is.
Spooky, nah, bro, that's weird.
But he was also telling me that Fear of the Walking Dead is also connected to it. So it's like every Walking Dead, it's like a Marvel type thing.
I got you.
They connect,
universe.
Yeah, they connect all of them together so they can meet at a singularity, a single point. So, but yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. But with Wonder Man, we're gonna continue watching that. See where we go from there.
Oh, by the way, State of the Union address is
it's today.
Is that going on right now?
Can we even watch that?
I think so. If we watch it from the White House page, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not gonna copy.
No, it's the fucking White House.
What does that mean?
It's the fucking White House. How's the White House gonna copyright itself? It's literally the White House.
That's racist.
The hell? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it though.
Wasn't it up there?
It was, but it refreshed.
No.
State of the Union. Union.
Is it started yet?
Yeah, but I don't want to watch it on CNN. I want to watch it from the White House.
Oh, the White House page.
Yeah, the White House page. Yeah,
I got
yeah. It was literally there.
These it?
Hold on, White
You have
House.
to type in the White House.
I actually have to type in the White House.
The White House. What do you think he's
La Maison Blanche.
What do you think he's gonna be addressing? The Mexico incident?
Oh yeah, Mexico going crazy right now, bro. Spooky action.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's caught up with that.
It was pre-planned. No way he's doing that shit on AI.
What the heck is that?
Is this really the White House?
Did somebody just call the page the White House?
Is this really the White House, y'all? Can y'all confirm or
You
deny
gotta
this?
scroll up.
Is this really the White House? I don't think this is the White House.
It says the White House.
No, this is really the White House.
Yep, the White House.
The fuck
I don't
is
think
this?
they're doing state. I think all the.
Oh, it's at 9 p.m.
Okay.
what?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
What, y'all trying to wait till 9 p.m. to
Nah,
watch
bro.
this? Oh, man.
No. But I think he's probably going to address the Mexico incident.
Who you think? We're gonna annex Mexico again?
Not probably annex them, but are they holding some Americans hostage or something like that?
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Jump back.
Here's the thing, bro.
Turn off the.
It's like Is anything naturally occurring, Jeff?
No. It's all planned.
Oh, I know, but it's like.
But let's throw conspiracy in front of it so it can sound crazy.
Yeah, I guess. You know, we're just reestablishing American hegemony at any means necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that I agree with it. I can just see what it is for what it is. You know? By any means necessary.
By any means.
Yeah, I know. You know.
Yes.
United Earth of America. United North American Empire. Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. And of course, on the other side of that is China. China.
I learned a new word today.
What you learned today?
Tauntology.
Elaborate.
The saying of the same thing twice in a different way generally considered to be a fault of style. So basically, I'm right because I'm right, because I'm right, because I'm right, because I'm right.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, I was watching a debate.
Tauntology.
Tauntology. I love that word.
I'm right because I'm right.
Or any way of saying it.
That's hilarious.
It's like saying, Martha went around the corner to get to the convenience store. Martha took a left, went straight around the corner, then made another right to get to the convenience store. So you just said the same thing, but you just added more things to it in a different way.
Yeah, pretty much like, you know.
I'm right because I'm right, because I'm right, because I'm right. So it's a cycle. Or the three horns of the trilemma.
The trilemma.
Infinite regression, circular reasoning, and dogmatic assertions. So the infinite regression is every proof requires a further proof, which requires another, adding infinitum. Example: why is the sky blue? Because of the scattering. Why does it scatter? Because of the particular size. Why is it the particular size? So it just keeps going and going and going. Infinite regression.
Because of nature of reality.
Yep. Why is it?
And whatever you thinking is fake doesn't fucking matter. We're all just making it the fuck up. Who gives a fuck about your reasoning? Because none of it is real.
Well, circular reasoning, the proof of the proposition.
Because none of it is fucking real. You just made it the fuck up. Call to authority. You just made it the fuck up, or you just pulled it from a higher authority who did 90% of the work. And you're just regurgitating the same thing.
Yeah, circular reasoning, or
whatever.
Like
nothing is new under the sun.
I'll give you an example. The Bible is the Bible is true because it is the word of God, and I know it's the word of God because the Bible says so.
Spooky action.
Crazy work.
Spooky action.
Yeah,
we all made it the fuck up.
Yep.
We made bills up. We made it all up. We made it all up. That's it.
I just need to become a time lord so I can just.
Yeah, we made it all up.
Escape reality.
Yeah, we made it.
You what?
Sir, do you have any further thoughts?
Do I have any final thoughts? I don't know. It always ends me schizo fucking. Like what? What?
See, man, but that's why I love you, bro. You're amazing. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but it's a lot. It's heavy, Jeff.
I know. We'll get through it. We always do. It's only February. Is it February?
It is February.
It is February. It's only February. Why is February taking so long to go?
I don't know, but I know March is copy and paste.
It is.
We got another Friday the 13th, Sunday the 1st. You know? It's just now we actually have, like, you know, those last 3 extra days.
Yeah. But again, guys, now I have time. I just got to figure out what my new schedule is going to be with I am now a citizen again. So
a citizen.
I'll figure out what the schedule's going to be, and then I'll be able to start doing gameplays again for you guys, and we'll be able to start doing more with the pod and all that stuff like that.
Yes.
So that's going to be exciting.
Finally. Finally.
Of course, we got interviews coming up. We got people that we're talking to, so that's going to be exciting. We'll see what happens. So this year's going to be very interesting, especially with the direction that we take.
Yay! Finally, man. I'm fucking tired of that shit. I was going to go in there and do what? I don't know what I was going to do.
2-piece combo.
At least I'm safe inside my mind. What?
2-piece combo.
Crazy. I was going to be like, this the last year? I hope. What?
Yeah.
I was going to have to. They were going to have to fire you because of me, Jeff.
No, I feel it. I get it.
They was gonna have to fire you because of me.
Yeah, but I get it.
What?
What I did is not something a lot of people can do.
Or should.
Or should do, especially if you have family. If you're in a position.
If you have stakes.
If you have stakes, yeah.
Move accordingly, plan a lot more deeper.
Yeah.
Jeff doesn't really have that many
I don't.
attachments.
There's no kids. So I manage my money well. So it's like what I did is not something anybody would put themselves in a position in, especially if they have, like you said, stakes, and I wouldn't recommend it. I commend everybody that applauded me for what I have done. But at the same time, I get why they wouldn't do it because it's called blacklisting, taking it personal.
There's a lot more.
Yeah, it's a lot more. And I get it. Not a lot of people are, and I was able to articulate myself in a logical sense where not you coughing all up on his leg.
Is that dinner, Bruce? On my socks.
You what?
Yeah, not a lot of people would be able to, because a lot of people will get emotional and just start yelling and screaming, and I had to basically choose my words carefully, just to not put myself in a safe position, but also moving forward with what it is I'm going to do. But again, I will be doing the podcast more. I will start jumping back into gameplay, and hopefully, like I said, we can perpetuate this and move this forward with the direction that we're going to take. Brother's got a lot of ideas. I got a lot of ideas. We'll mash them together, and then we'll go from there. But I got nothing else, guys. Any final thoughts, sir?
Any final thoughts? Man.
What's up, man? You just
no.
Oh yeah, that's stuck in your mind.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yep. People.
Oh man.
That's why she's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck do I say back to that, brother?"
Oh man. I'm dead.
Oh man.
That made, oh man. See?
Give the Bruceinator a smooch.
Mwah, 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 Brucey Bruce. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Brucey Bruce.
Not him on this.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah.
He's like, why do you keep putting the camera in my face, bro? It's so uncool.
Oh, man.
Leave my
Hey,
damn...
Snock, can you do this? Can I see this?
Leave my drumsticks alone. Remember, she's only on the typing, bro.
Oh, man.
What's up, Bruce?
No, that was awesome.
Final thoughts, Jeff. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. No, my neurons have been activated.
Come on. Come here. Come
the
here.
drumsticks have activated my neurons.
Drumsticks.
Nope, that's everything for the day. Good night, Snot. Thank you for stopping by. Always.
Thank you, Ninja Watchers.
Absolutely.
You guys know who I'm talking about.
Golly man! You're a real one for pulling up tonight.
Yes,
Much
sir.
love.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, the only way we can see who's watching is if they type in something in the thing, because I know our Facebook is connected. Because we're reading everything through Streamlabs, not Streamlabs, OBS. But unless people comment, we can't see them. But anybody that's watching on Facebook, I appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you guys watching.
For always giving us love.
Elvira, much love. Thank you for stopping by.
Yep. Appreciate you.
Drama.
Thank
Yes, sir.
you.
Y'all go check him out.
Yep.
He should be live right now, I think.
Yeah, he's live. He just stopped by just to say
Yes, sir.
hi.
Yes, sir.
So
Bryka finally got the ball rolling.
Yep.
So fucking
yes, sir.
hype.
Let's make it go. Let's make magic happen.
Man.
Let's make magic happen.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to that. Larry, appreciate you stopping by.
Yes, sir. Irene's like, whatever, Jeff, whatever. I'm sorry. I got to get closer to home. Excuse me.
And without further ado, Mr. Jeff.
Guys, if you want to watch our ugly mugs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're on Facebook, Kick, Twitch, and also listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and now YouTube Music. We also have our YouTube channel, one word, Tabletop Topics, our Triple T's Clips channel, and our TikTok. So if you click on the links, it'll take you directly to the episodes, and of course we have timestamps so you can navigate throughout. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and of course leave us a comment. Again, guys, you're wild. You're wild. Thank you again for joining us at the tabletop. You have a good night, weekend, evening, and day, and we'll see you guys on Thursday.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Again, we're back to normal. We're gonna have episodes Tuesdays and Thursdays unless there's like something that crazy that comes up. Other than that, we're good. We're good. We're catching back up. We promise we won't skip an episode, guys. She said bi-weekly. That's crazy word.
Bi-weekly, bro.
I promise.
Got you
Bi-weekly. No pre-upload. No none of that. We got you. No bi-weekly. We got you, Snot.
Oh man.
So you have a good night.
Y'all have a good night, man.
Thank you.
Oh,
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared.
Meanwhile, it smelled like straight horse booty.
I juggle my chesticles for
It's called Interior Famous. Everyone should go stream it. It's great. It's a collab project.
Yeah,
Right.
So imagine you go in the warehouse and you're like,
I crash out.
Put a blue
Please, chat. Let me know if this is an experience you've had.
Chris is one of the flyest dudes I know.
Okay.
Selenite is the only crystal that does not have to be cleared or cleansed.
Return to monkey. But I have evolved. I am